Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Marie. Today I'll be doing my fall TBR. Before I get started, if you're new to this channel, please don't hesitate to subscribe down below as well as the notification bell. And if you're new, hi, hello, I'm Stephanie. I do a lot of bookish content, but honestly, I am shocked that it is already almost fall and summer is pretty much gone. I mean, right now it's mid-August and I feel like time is just flying through. But let's just get into all the books I want to read for this fall. So I always want to have 5 books. I never make these TBRs like too long because I want to give myself wiggle room, you know, so I'm not like overexerting myself. But I have to say I'm definitely more of a fantasy reader in the fall, I think. So most of the books I have on here are fantasy, and I definitely did take a lot of books from my 23 books I want to read this year because I'm like, it's almost another year, gotta get cracking down on these books. I'll link that video above and down below so check that out. I also went through my 5-star predictions video and I was like, some of these books also are great for fall, so let me put these as well. I'll also link that video above and down below in case you want to check those out. But the first book I want to talk about is The Forgotten Kingdom by Sidney Pike. Honestly, I might have to read the first book because it's been such a long time, but it is the second book to the Lost Queen trilogy, and the first book, Lost Queen, came out a couple years ago. I loved it, like loved it. And then the second book came out like I think 2 years after that, and since then I really haven't heard too much in terms of the third book. So once I get into this book, I do want to do some deep dive into when is this third book coming out, because it is a trilogy. What's going to happen? Is there going to be a third book? Sometimes authors say they will and then things don't happen, but this did come out like 3 years ago, so the third book should come out soon or have come out already, hopefully. See how this goes. But this book basically follows like, or the series basically follows like Merlin's like sister, which I'm super psyched for. Like, I love the first book. The second book I have on here is the only one that is not a fantasy, and that is The Bookworm Crush by Lisa Brown Roberts. This is so cute. The cover looks adorable, and it says there's only one way to learn about true love, and it's about a shy bookworm, her name is Amy, where she's trying to compete for the chance to interview her favorite author who hasn't spoken to the press in years. And the only way to win is to step out of the shadows and into the spotlight, but that level of confidence has never come easy. So what's the solution? A competition coach. And it turns out the best person is also the person that she's been crushing on, local surfer celebrity Toph Nichols. And obviously things happened and it sounds really cute, really cozy. Like, I cannot wait to read this. It'll be a really good way to kind of break up all the fantasy books I have for the fall. The next book is of course one that I have to read, and that is The Stolen Heir by Holly Black. This is the Illumicrate edition, I believe, and I love the inside of this, like stunning. And the inside, it's just such a stunning book, and the sides as well. Definitely can't wait to read this and dive right into Jude and Carden. Obviously they're not the main characters in this series, but I'm really hoping for some guest appearances there and just kind of get a tidbit and some insight on how they're doing now that the original series have been completed, and just, you know, fall back into this world. The next book is one I'm a little bit hesitant, only because it's the first book in the series, and I'm like, if I love this book, which I have loved her previous books, I am going to be in for a long wait. But I'm like, you know what, let me take the bullet, let me take the plunge, and that is The Adventures of Amina al-Sarafi by S.K. Chakabori. And obviously this is the first book. This is one of, I think this is the Fairy Loot edition if I'm not mistaken, and it is absolutely stunning. I can't even tell if it's a Fairy Loot edition or not. By the way though, this is a stunning book. Like, look at this, look at the inside, like look at that. It's like also like gold as well, and this is just, it's such a stunning edition, and I cannot wait to dive into this one. So we'll see how this goes. All I know is about pirates and a smuggler, so we'll see. Apparently she's also a blasphemer for serving up human hearts for her sea beast husband and the sorceress, for she must be a sorcerer. I'm really excited for this book, guys. And the last and final book I want to pick up is one that I think I will finally pick up, and that is The Assassins Apprentice by Robin Hobb. I have never read any books from her before, but I've just heard so many rave reviews that I'm kind of like, how have I not picked up a book yet? So we'll see how this goes. I'm honestly really excited for it. I've just heard really great things. All I know is it follows a guy, his name is Fitz, who is a bastard son, and he is despised. He's also the bastard son for the crown prince, so he's like part royalty as well, and then he's somehow trained to be an assassin to be useful to the crown, and also using the traditional magic of the Farseer family. But his tutor is apparently determined to kill him and at least discredit him, but so he's doing everything he can to just survive because he may be destined to save the kingdom. I've heard great things. Definitely can't wait to read this. So essentially these are the 5 books I am hoping to pick up during this season. Honestly, they sound so good, so I definitely cannot wait to read these ASAP and just hopefully like get on with the series, especially since some of them have been around for a while. Let me know down below which books are you planning to read for the next couple of months, and if you have like a fall season TBR as well. As always, if you like this video, please do give me a thumbs up. It really does help my channel, and if you see more content of me, please don't hesitate to subscribe down below as well as notification bell. And as always, don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.